Hello, and welcome. Today, we're going to dive into some wonderfully practical advice from Dr. Henry Williams. He's a family doctor who spent more than 30 years helping people, and he has a really simple, gentle guide for supporting our brain and eye health, especially after 60. His whole philosophy is it's something I think we can all really learn from.
And right away, this quote just says it all, doesn't it? Dr. Williams' whole belief is that good health isn't about these huge, complicated plans that we can never stick to. Nope, it's found in the small things, the steady things we can actually do every single day. It's an approach that feels so refreshing and, actually doable.
So first, let's just be honest for a second. It is completely normal to worry a little bit about your memory or your eyesight as the years go on. Forgetting a name here and there or straining to read something, these are such common experiences. And Dr. Williams says that just acknowledging that worry is a really healthy first step.
And here's the really hopeful part of his message. You're not powerless here, not at all. Small choices you can actually manage, can make a real, meaningful difference. You can take an active role in your own well-being, and believe it or not, it can start with something as simple and, frankly, delicious as adding some berries to your day. Okay, so let's talk about the hero of our story today, berries. Dr. Williams points to them as one of nature's simplest yet most powerful tools. He has this great name for them. He calls them tiny protectors for our brain and eyes, which are two of our most precious assets, right?
And the best part is how easy they are to find. We're talking about the berries you see every time you go to the grocery store. Those vibrant blueberries, sweet strawberries, raspberries, and those rich, dark blackberries. Every single one is just packed with good stuff.
So you've probably heard this word thrown around before, antioxidants. But I love how Dr. Williams explains it. He says, forget all the complicated science. Just picture them as these tiny protectors, these little bodyguards inside you that are calming down the internal stress that can wear down your cells over time. It's such a simple way to think about it, but it's so powerful. So what are these little protectors actually doing in there? Well, it's a two-for-one deal. For your brain, they help get the blood flowing, which keeps all your thinking cells fed and active. And then for your eyes, they've got nutrients that basically act like an internal shield, helping to protect them from strain and just daily life. All right, so we get why berries are so great, but how do we actually make this a real habit? This is where that gentle, steady approach is so important. This isn't about some crazy new diet. It's just about weaving a new, simple habit into the life you're already living. And it really can be this easy. Just toss a handful into your morning oatmeal or yogurt, blend some into a quick smoothie, or, just eat them by themselves as a snack. Oh, and remember that fourth point? That was a big tip from Dr. Williams. Mix them up. Different berries bring different benefits, so variety is definitely your friend here.
And this is a really important point he makes. He sees a lot of people fall into this all-or-nothing trap. The real benefit doesn't come from eating a huge bowl of berries one time and then forgetting about them for a month. The lasting change comes from those small, regular efforts. It's kind of like brushing your teeth. You do it consistently for the long-term results.
I just love this analogy he uses. It perfectly captures his whole philosophy. You might not feel some massive change overnight, but you have to trust that these steady, quiet habits are literally shaping your health for the better, just like a river slowly shapes a rock. It's all about patience and trusting the process.
Now, berries are fantastic, but they don't work in a vacuum. They're part of a team. And like any good team, they work best when their partners show up to play too. So, who else is on this support team?
And here's the rest of the crew. And think about how they all work together, right? A little gentle movement like a walk keeps your blood flowing. Sipping water all day helps deliver those nutrients from the berries. Restful sleep? That's when your brain literally repairs itself. Connecting with people keeps your mind sharp. And managing stress, well, that protects the whole system.
Oh, and here's a really practical and reassuring tip from Dr. Williams. If you're someone who has to keep an eye on your blood sugar, berries are often a fantastic choice. They're naturally lower in sugar than a lot of other fruits, which makes them a sweet treat you can feel really good about.
And that brings us to what might just be the most important ingredient of all. All these habits are powerful, for sure, but they work so much better when they're paired with the right mindset. It's not just what you do, it's how you think about what you do. That little conversation you have in your own head is a powerful, powerful force. And this is so crucial. You have to be kind to yourself. If you forget your berries one day or you miss your walk, please don't beat yourself up about it. That just adds stress, the very thing we're trying to reduce. The goal is not perfection. The goal is gentle persistence. Just take a breath and start again tomorrow. And this final quote from him,
Wow, it just wraps everything up perfectly, doesn't it? It's a fantastic mantra for health at any age. Consistency beats intensity. Simple habits beat complicated plans. And kindness. Kindness beats perfection every single time.
So, as we finish up, I'll just leave you with this question from Dr. Williams to think about. It doesn't have to be some huge life-altering change. Maybe it's just adding a handful of berries to your breakfast. Maybe it's drinking one more glass of water or taking a 5-minute walk. What's one gentle, kind thing you can do for your health starting right now?